All right, in this video we are going to solve the following problem. It says find all solutions exactly on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. And the equation is 2 cosine theta plus 4 equals 5. Okay, so first off, noting here they want the solutions to be in the interval from 0 to 2 pi. These angles are specified in radians, and we can tell that because of the fact that there's no degree sign here. So our answers to this problem should be in radians. Okay. All right, so the very first thing that we need to do with this type of equation is to get the trigonometric function by itself on one side of the equation. And for the first thing that we're going to do is add or subtract to both sides on this particular equation. You can see here I have this plus 4, and so I need to get this term, move this term over to the right-hand side, and I can do that by subtracting 4 from both sides. All right, and so that's going to get every term with the trigonometric function cosine theta over on one side and every term without it over on the other side over here. All right, and then what I want to do is in the next step, right, is to divide both sides by 2. And that will accomplish the intermediate goal of isolating the trig function by itself on one side of the equation. So we want to solve for the trig equation. All right, and so we've done that. So cosine theta equals 1/2. 1/2 we know is one of the values that occur on the standard unit circle. All right, one of the labeled values. And so what we're going to do, since they want the answers from 0 to 2 pi, is we're going to take one walk around the unit circle, okay? And we are going to be looking for any point, any of the labeled points on here that have a first coordinate of 1/2, right? Because the first number is the cosine, okay? So starting here at 0 and making our way around, we're looking for 1/2 in the first coordinate, and we can see that right here. And so our first answer is going to be pi over 3. All right, so theta equals pi over 3. And then we need to continue our walk around the unit circle, looking for places where the first coordinate is 1/2, and we will come up with 1 right here at 5 pi over 3. All right, and checking the other ones, that's it. And so we've made our trip around the unit circle, right, from 0 to 2 pi, which is the interval they asked us to find the solutions in. And we found 2 angles, pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3, whose cosine was equal to 1/2. Okay, you notice I checked every single one, and you can do that, that's fine. But one tip here is that, right, remember that we found this first one up here, 1/2, right? And so that's the x-coordinate. So that means x equals 1/2 is right here. All the points on the vertical line through that point have a first coordinate of 1/2, right? So that means that really it had to be directly below down here, right? And so that's a little bit of a shortcut when you're talking about the cosine. You know, if you find 1, then the point below it, right, is probably going to be a solution too. Okay. And if it's a sine, then it's on the horizontal line, right, through that point. So you can look across. Okay, and that is it on this example. Our answer is pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3.